we are having pink eggs, red pink eggs with some ground beef, guys. So let me tell you, let's say grace first. Dear God, bless us, bless us, in Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys, so it really isn't, it isn't really pink eggs, guys. It's not. You could see the steam. See the steam coming off of it, guys. It's actually hot, hot, hot. Okay, guys. So it's not really pink eggs, guys. It's actually, fun fact. Let me put on my good luck necklace. It's actually, guys, sweet and sour sauce. That's what it is. I had yesterday for lunch when I was over at Jama's house, I had Chinese food. And then I had some leftover sweet and sour sauce, so I just brought it home and I used it. So that's what kind of turned it pinkish. See, pinkish? I went smaller than that. That's too much. And I really don't like eggs. Oh, good. Oh, good. It's got a sweet taste to it. Let me add a little bit of Mrs. Dash. Just a little bit of Mrs. Dash. Give it that little seasoning. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit. That's good. Just a little bit. Just a pinch. And we got Goldie in the house, guys. I linked actually the website down below and my other mukbang that I did yesterday or the day before. I actually linked it down below, guys. So if you want one, go get you one. Shout out to one of my new subscribers from TikTok. I think his name is Noah, so shout out to Noah. There's another Noah here, Noah. So I have two Noahs now. Shout out to you. Anybody from TikTok, just comment below, guys, if you were watching me on TikTok and you just came over to my YouTube channel, or you watch both. If you're a fan of mine for both. So basically, guys, I'm monetized, right? I can't believe I'm saying that, guys. After 3 years of doing this, I can't believe I'm saying that. It's just unbelievable. It's just so unbelievable, guys, because it's like to better things now, like literally. To better things. And then I'm still not at the 3Ks yet, guys. I'm not into 3,000 people yet. But I'm close. I'm super close. I'm like, I don't know what I'm at today, but I think I'm still at like 290 something. So I'm not there yet. Let me see if I can tell you guys exactly where I'm at. Hold on. Okay. I opened my laptop. And I am, let me show you guys. I am at, this is not all my stuff, guys, so I'm sorry if people think that my table's chunky. That's not all mine. My mom works on a lot of different projects. I'm just trying to show you guys the laptop, but I'll wait. Oh, I'm literally at 250. 2,850 guys, subscribers. So I actually need a lot more than I thought to get to 3,000. But that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because literally, I'm trying to think, when did I hit 2K? Was it last year? If anybody was there when I hit 2K, I need to go figure out when did I hit 2K. Because was it last year? Or was it the beginning of this year? I think it was last year. I think it was last year. But anyways, guys, like I'm so thankful. So thankful. I'm just waiting for Jama to come today, guys, and then we're gonna go hang out. And then I see another video. Excuse me. No, none of you guys have commented what you want to see me do next, so I'm still waiting for those comments, guys. What type of videos do you want to see me do? So comment below what you guys want me to do for this channel, okay? Because I'm willing to do it. And it doesn't, I don't matter what it is, just make sure that it's okay for YouTube. So make sure it follows the guidelines of YouTube. Have any of you guys heard of the banana challenge? I don't know if it's a big thing, but one of my fans, or not one of my fans, one of my friends, she did it on her channel. And shout out to you, Mega Beast. I saw it. And so I'm going to do it. So I don't know if it's a Filipino thing, like it's in the Philippines, but it hasn't hit the US yet. Or what? I don't know. Because what Florida gets stuff last because we're like at the bottom of the world. We get stuff last. Like DC gets stuff before we do. Ohio gets stuff before we do. California gets stuff before we do. And they're all the way on the other side of the world. Or the other side of the map. Like, it's a long flight from Orlando, Florida to California, I think. I've never been. Ever. Drama told me from here to the Philippines takes 2 days. Like, that's a long flight. All I did from here to DC, and it took me literally, I left at 5:30 in the afternoon. Okay. I left at 5:30 in the afternoon. And I got there literally at like 7 o'clock that night. 8 o'clock that night. Like literally. I think it was like, no, it was exactly when we landed and drove up to the gate, guys, and I should have been recording. It literally was 7:01, 7:02. Like, we literally turned like 7 o'clock when we were still in the sky. And I posted it on my Instagram. It was so pretty. I had like a video of like the Capitol building and the Lincoln building. Like, it was so pretty just to see that. Like, just to see a different scenery. And remember that I grew up there. Like, I lived in Virginia. Like, I lived there. And like, I haven't been to Virginia for like forever. Like, I think the last time I was in Virginia was like 2003. So it was like a long time coming. And 2003 to 2020, like, oh my gosh, that's a long time difference. Long time difference. I really don't like the eggs, guys. I'm not an egg person. Not anymore. I used to eat eggs so much. So much. I'm just not that person anymore. I don't know why. But she told me that my taste buds were gonna change. Like, I keep trying different things just to like see if I can. But when my stomach hurts, like, no, I can't. I can't. So lots of times I just don't eat it. Like I stay away from it. Like I miss my like little milkshakes that I had, my Premier shakes. I miss them. But I'm not even gonna risk it because I had like one time I was doing it. I was drinking them. I think it was like oh God, like March or April of this year. And I was drinking one and I felt so bad that I literally rushed, took a shower, used the toilet, and then just laid in my bed because I was so miserable. I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening to me? And I haven't touched one since then. I have not touched one since then. I'm like, no. But then the doctor was like, well, try like a Premier Light or try like an Ensure Light, you know, because you have to get in your dairy. Because if you're not eating cheese that much and you're not drinking milk at all, you have to get in your dairy. So I was like, okay, makes sense. But I've been doing cheese, like actual cheese, like buying cheese, like goat cheese or like cheddar cheese, like stuff like that. And she was like, that's fine. And then she wanted me to do yogurts. I haven't been doing a lot of yogurts. I haven't. I can admit to that. But she doesn't know I'm recording? Like, what the? But you have to get your dairy in. You have to after surgery. Like, that's the biggest thing, is to drink your 80 ounces a day. That's why I drink 2 of these a day. This is 80 ounces for me. If I drink 2 of these a day, and then I do my exercise and I move. And some more weigh-ins are coming in soon, guys. Believe me, I will start weighing in again because a lot of people have asked that question, like, what happened with your whole journey and da-da-da-da. It's coming. Just the reason why I haven't shown it is because I'm just starting to get depressed with it because I'm not at my goal weight where I want to be. So I think that's why I'm just not showing it with you guys so much, because it's just like the same number every day that I weigh or every night or whatever. The best time to weigh yourself is in the morning after you sleep, because you always lose weight. You always lose weight when you're sleeping. So anyone trying to do a diet, just weigh yourself in the morning, you know, and after you use the bathroom and have a good clean out. That's all I'm going to say. Good clean out. But these people, it's so funny that when I was in that headspace of someone like overweight and like just didn't care and was like the biggest that I was, these people are frustrating me because they're playing around with it. Like, they think it's funny to say one thing on YouTube, right? And then the next week go back to the same junk that they were eating. Like, oh, I'm going to try to be healthy. I'm going to try to be healthy. I'm going to try to be healthy. And I'm going to do this, and this. And then they want to go and they want to make a mockery of the people who are at least trying. Like, that I don't stand up for. I won't tolerate that. And there's a lot of YouTubers, but I'm not going to say their names because I told you guys I'm done hating on people. I might, if I'm really passionate about it, I will talk about it. But if I'm not passionate about it, I'm not going to talk about it, because people have even asked me, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. But again, why it bothers me so much is because you have people that have already been diagnosed with the food disorder and are not wanting to change that. Like, they're not wanting to change that. Like, they're wanting to just keep going and going and going and going. And from experience, that's not a good thing, because what happens is your body sooner or later will give out on you. And then you're in your bed for the rest of your life. You're in a coma, you're in the hospital, or you're in some type of treatment center because you can't do anything for yourself anymore. So it's not a good situation. It's not a joke. It's not funny when people make fun of it. It's not when people who say, oh my gosh, I'm fat. And really they're not fat. They just feel it because they want to look like they have the perfect body. And again, social media does that to you. Social media makes you feel like you have to have the six pack. You have to look good. You have to have the wavy hair. You have to have the good skin. You have to have the perfect teeth. You have to have And what you're noticing, and what I'm noticing too, a lot of these influencers who have perfect everything are the most insecure people. And they tell you in their interviews, if you really watch their interviews, and a lot of the ones that have done like a 360, and I always go back to Cameron Dallas, look at what happened in his life and look how it almost went away. And now he's slowly trying to come back. I mean, you just look at the people who were the face of social media in the beginning and where are they now? And then you see the ones that have like done okay, stayed on the straight and narrow, but you didn't know what they were doing because it wasn't in the magazines and it wasn't on the TV and it wasn't put on YouTube. They kept it a secret. And then you have the people who it did leak to the press and it did get out, and then they're trying to backpedal what they did and not really apologize, but just keep the same face because of their management who's like, well, you need to put a statement out there. You have to say something just to stop people from complaining. So those people do not have the perfect life. They do not have the perfect mindset. They might have the perfect body. They might have the perfect car, the perfect house. But most people who are that big are the most scared, shallow, and they don't have any type of like respect for themselves. And most of them are lonely. Most of them are lonely. If you listen to anybody's interview, that's the first thing you hear. Especially the ones that are just starting a singing career or acting career, they're always by themselves. So you hear it. A lot of them say that. I was lonely. I went on a tour by myself, you know. And they don't mean lonely in the sense of like they're by themselves so much. They mean lonely in the sense of like they're not around people who are their own age, or they're not around people who understand them. They're around management and tour people and security guards and stylists and, you know, whatever. And that's why a lot of them go through depression. A lot of them get depression early. And especially if you were like a machine, like you were made to do this all the time, your whole life. And then when you reach into your 20s and your 30s, you're confused. You're like, but I'm still like that little kid that started this dream and it got totally changed, you know? And now I'm like this machine that just goes like all the time. With no sleep, no this, no break. And that's why I feel like a lot of people who go into the industry, they have to have good people in their life. I mean, like good people. People who are going to be like, hey, did you take a break this week? Hey, did you take a nap? Hey, did you do something? And keep them grounded, because if you don't have that good person, then when you start to act out and you start to be crazy and you start to do stuff that's not normal, and then you get diagnosed with all these different issues from your doctors, it's because you didn't have good people in your life. You know, you didn't have someone that's going to be like, yo, that's not right. Like, no, don't do that. No, don't hang out with that person. No, that person's bad. No, be safe. Like, I had that in like certain people in my life that I know like would be like, hey, you know, back up. And so that's why I'm like happy that I'm starting this whole social media journey late in life, because I've lived already and I've been through stuff already and I know what I don't want to happen. So just remember that if you guys took anything from this video this morning, just remember all those people that you're so addicted to watching, or all those people that you love, or all those people that you think their life is so perfect. No, it's not. There's something that they're insecure about. There's something that they're sad about. There's something in their life that they don't want on camera. There's something that they're embarrassed about, or there's something that they're scared to say or scared to do because they don't want to be judged. And I'm not blaming the viewers. It's just how the world is. The world makes you scared to say your truth. The world makes you scared to come and say how you feel because you don't want to be judged. That's like the biggest thing, that a lot of people are scared to speak their truth because they're scared of being judged. But it's like, who cares? You know, like, if you believe in something, truly believe in it, stand up for what you believe in and say what you want to say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone says. If that's between you and God, and that's your choice. And then whoever you trust with that. Like, if you tell someone, okay, I believe in don't abuse animals, then say that. But if there's people who are making fun of you because you believe in that, or if there are people who are like against you, then so what? That's their loss. They don't get to come along with you as you change the world or you make the world a better place. They don't get to come with you because they didn't believe in your dream. And then people are going to try to show up when your dream becomes a reality or something big. Then it's like, oh, remember me? And then it's like, no, I don't remember you. Where were you when I was struggling? So it's like, no. That's why you got to have good people in your life that you trust and people that you know respect you and believe in your dream and don't diminish your dream and don't tell you, oh, well, that's not real, or that's not the best reality, or that's not real, that's too much of the gossip or something like that. You have to be like, well, I mean, that's your opinion. But it's funny how they want you to believe in their dream, but they don't believe in your dream. So that's what I think is funny and pathetic, because it's like, oh, believe in what I'm telling you, but I'm not going to believe in what you're telling me. It's like, no, that's kind of being fickle. So, just know who you can trust, know who you can say stuff to, and know who is going to back you 100% and be there and be like, yo, I got you. And when you fall, they're there to pick you up, not judge you when you fall like, oh, I told you so, I told you so. Just be like, hey, it's okay. Get back up and move on. Do the next thing, find what else you're going to do. But sometimes you hear people that will tell you that, but they don't even believe it themselves. Like, they'll just tell you that, but then it's like, later they're like, well, I just said that because I wanted you to just be quiet, or I just said that because I wanted you to feel good, So you're just like, wow, okay, wow, thanks. But with this platform that I have, like, guys, I'm going to do a lot with my platform. So just bear with me. You guys have been with me. A lot of people, I've just found out a lot of people couldn't even like comment or anything because they weren't allowed to, or because they were scared or whatever, that are just starting to talk to me this year. People who have been watching me for the 3 years. I think that is amazing. People who've been here from the beginning, who now they have their parents watching me. Now their parents are like, okay, he's cool. I like him. He's a nice person. Like, I think that's amazing. But
good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okie dokie, dokie dookie.
You're going to wake up Grandpa?
What's it?
You're going to wake up Grandpa?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Not just wake up. You want to come help me?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't even want to come take a smell?
No, I'm good. I'll stay right here. I'm eating.
Okay. Just wondering.
Mm-hmm. Bye, guys. See you later. Peace.